auditioned for season 4, what made you say, I want to become a part of this?
Honestly, I wanted to showcase my talent far as, doing something different,
Mm-hmm.
black dog groomer. You really don't see that often.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and also I just felt like I had a personality for TV that
You
I was
do.
just starting to learn about. Like I was just coming into who I was when I got to Atlanta, like
Yeah.
figuring out like it's okay to be, flamboyant if you want to. It's okay to be butch if you want to. It's okay to cuss a bitch out if you want to. Like, say what's on your mind. Just be Dominique. And I was finding Dominique. Now, I didn't know who the fuck he was when I first started, but we figured, worked our way through it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you have impeccable style.
Thank you.
I think you are the residential fashion icon of the entire brand, right?
I wouldn't say all that. No. There's some girls out there.
Okay, I think the only other girl is Trey Howard. Like, y'all are
Yeah.
the only two that people like universally say, have
Yeah.
style.
Yeah. I appreciate that. Now, I will take
Yeah.
that. Because, I mean, I give Trey his kudos because he
Yeah,
out here doing his thing.
Trey be doing his thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
But who you who y'all
Trey.
who y'all gonna
Trey, Trey, Trey. And I feel like that's what's missing from Chasing Dallas right now. I know this ain't about Chasing Dallas, but I'm just like, what is that girl that's
I
gone?
haven't watched.
But it ain't no girls on there giving me
I haven't
no
watched.
titty bob. Like, I need something.
Oh no.
Yeah, I miss Trey on there. Even when it comes to confessionals, I'm like,
Trey is another one that's who I would consider like another like pillar within the brand.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Trey has really done his thing,
Even when he got his spinoff, I was like, okay,
Yeah,
deserve.
like Trey has really carved out his own little thing over here on Chasing
Yeah.
Alley, real low key,
Yeah,
real low
yeah.
key.
And moved to LA out of nowhere too.
And said, "Fuck y'all."
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I don't blame him.
Okay, so you want to get yourself out there.
Mm-hmm.
How was the audition process for you? You do your tape. Tell me about your tape. Tell me about
It was pretty
the phone
simple.
calls.
I did my email. I
Uh-huh.
sent in the email, saying that I was interested. I got the date and time to come do my in-person interview. I sat down with Kevon and Dario, and I think it was supposed to be like a 2 or 3 step process or
Mhm.
whatever. But as soon as I left, they was like, "We gonna sign you on. Be looking out for an email."
I know that's right.
And bitch, next thing I know, you was pulling up to the salon.
How much time have went past?
I think we auditioned and maybe like, we got started pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was maybe like a month and a half at the longest
Wow.
to get your shit together.
Yeah.
And you don't even know the word. You watch it, but when you get in there, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different, but
So, okay, that's so good. I want to know, what did you think about the cast before you got on the show, and then once you actually did get on the show? Kendra.
Kendra. Okay, so when I seen Kendra, I was like,
You were all up her bush.
well, okay, so it's crazy. When my mom put me out one of the houses, like I said, I used to stay with my friends. My trans mom, my gay mom is trans. Her name Jada P from Birmingham, and I was used to being around trans girls.
Mm-hmm.
So and I was just like, this is comfortable. I mean, she was the only trans girl, wasn't it? Am I lying? Other than Lauren, and we couldn't talk
Correct.
at the time.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like, yeah, she seemed cool. So I gravitated toward her. I wasn't up her ass, but it was like, she ghetto. So I was like, she my type of girl. I'm from Birmingham. I'm like, okay, I could start with this one.
Okay.
So I thought she was cool. I thought she was a little crazy. And I mean, from seeing her going to jail and getting out, it was like I really didn't get a chance to really get to know her other than cutting up down to Midtown and all that shit. So I was like, I ain't scared.
and then
I'll be her friend.
and then once you got on the show,
Once I got on the show, I did see like she used to try and orchestrate certain things, like telling you who to be friends with, who not to be friends with, who to watch.
Kendra.
Yeah, I think she was trying to be like a big sister. Like when it comes to this person, you didn't heard this story before, baby. Like Oliver, you better watch that one. She can.
I've never done that to anybody.
I mean, I know you haven't, but the girls
Yeah.
say that.
That's crazy.
When it come to you, when it comes to like Lauren. And but other than that, I really don't try and pass judgment. Like you treat me how you gonna treat me, and you treat that bitch how you treat her.
Yeah. I've never done that to anybody. Anybody that's ever come in, I've always let y'all form your own opinions. Like when people have asked me, such and such, I'd be like, girl,
no matter what you say, it's probably gonna be a totally different person either way. So
yeah. What did you think about Troy?
Watching before I got on, I thought he was pretty cool. I thought that he was misunderstood.
Okay.
I do feel like he was misunderstood because I feel like nobody really gave him a chance to really be a part. And I saw the younger Dominique in him. Like I always wanted to fit in. Like I said, I had self-esteem issues, and I saw a lot of those qualities in Troy trying to just be cool with people, and he just kind of got denied and rejected a lot. As far as like being one of the, cool girls. He just kind of got, and I didn't like that. Yeah, that wasn't cute.
What about Q? Because Q was still around at that time.
Yes, yeah. I loved Q. I thought he was really cool. I thought he was very handsome. And that's all respectfully. Like, I just like chocolate guys. So I thought he was a very handsome guy. And so yeah, other than that, I thought he was accomplished. I feel like he was out here doing his thing, at least from what he showed us. He was out here doing his thing.
Yeah.
So it was much respect.
Lauren,
I felt like
she was Lauren by then, right?
I think so.
Season 4, she was Lauren.
Yeah, she was Lauren.
Yeah.
That's when she got the butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, no comment on that, Lauren. But yeah, Lauren was cool. Like I said,
oh, shit, man.
I knew we had some business to handle, but other than that, I mean, she was cool, and either it was gonna work, and we was gonna be bosom buddies from Birmingham, or it is what it is, and But I like what she was bringing to the show. She was kind of like that girl. Like, she brought a lot of eyes to the show. The girls is in the comments talking their shit, celebrities and blue check marks. Ooh, that was Lauren.
Yeah. Yeah, Lauren was the girl. Who else? I think it's me. What'd you think about me?
I thought you was so funny. I was like, they gonna beat this bitch ass at some point. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, the way you used to go in on them girls, I was like, they gonna get her. But I thought you were so funny. And I'm gonna tell you the moment that made me say I want to audition. And it's gonna blow your mind. Bitch, when you and Jay Toy was arguing around that pool, that was some of the funniest shit to me. I was like, I want a piece of that.
What was funny about it?
It was just hilarious. Like, your nonchalant, I don't give a fuck attitude. What are you saying to me right now vibe? It was like, and she was going crazy. She's like, you know what the fuck you said to production? And I was just like, oh, this is good, bitch. And I was like, yeah, I want to be a part.
I was so confused. I was like, what's going on?
And she grabbed that tase on you. I was like, girl, these girls are crazy. But I also, in my head, I was like, I want to get on here because I wish a bitch would.
Yeah.
That's just how I am.
No, even though my life was on the line.
I'm a taser?
No, girl. I'm being dramatic.
Bitch, you gonna have to need
I'm being dramatic. That was an iconic scene.
No,
that's an iconic Chasing Atlanta scene.
Yes. If you ain't seen that, you ain't seen Chasing Atlanta.
What would be some of the iconic scenes you would say of the whole series?
Oh,
I think that Tasia scene is iconic.
When Lauren splashed Gardena with that cup of water.
You think that's iconic?
I think that's some of the funniest shit to me. Cause she was like, and this bitch want me to go back to jail. I know y'all know this bitch want me to go back to jail. When Gardena was saying Lauren trying to get her put back in jail.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was so funny. When Lauren threw that money in the air and they beat her from the back. Oh
yeah!
When they tore down their reunion, Devon them, Sky and Cameron sit down was another one. Wayne running off when I whooped his ass. Bitch, no shade. When me and you got into it at the reunion,
you think so?
I thought that was so funny to me when I look back on it. Bitch, I want to smoke where all you hoes.
I don't remember it.
Travis, girl.
You have to remind me. I don't remember it.
That was around the time you called me a punk.
But what happened in our clip, I don't remember. You have to refresh my memory.
We had a couple's dinner, me, you, Rico, and yo dude and all that.
Yeah.
And I had asked you something, and you was like, I'm so sick of these punks.
Oh, yeah. Y'all were getting
And they played
nerves.
that shit back at the reunion. And I was like, bitch, who the fuck you calling a punk? Because, bitch, your nigga a ballerina.
Oh, yes.
And that was
I
we
remember
was
that.
at it. We were like,
I remember that. And then I remember I was gonna light your ass up one of them seasons, but I was like, that wouldn't be right because I've been a woman in distress.
no, don't do it to me.
But I was like, girl, my man a ballerina, but look who men twirling out their life right now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fine because her man gone too right now. So
Bitch,
we in
it don't
together.
fucking matter.
We in it together,
Girl.
bitch. We in
Girl.
it together. We in the
Girl.
single club together. Cheers.
Bitch, no,
Cheers,
fuck
bitch.
you. No tea, no shade. That is one of the times I was red. I will take that one because that shit was funny. I was like, girl, no, you ain't gonna call my man a ballerina.
Baby, I was on
He
traffic.
ain't got nothing to do with this.
It was a lot going on. And I apologize in looking back on it because I was like, bitch, I came out guns blazing for no reason. Because at that same time, like I said, I was so lost. And that's when I was just angry. Like,
Really?
even when it comes into my relationship.
Why?
I don't know. I had
What was
to
going on?
dive deep. I feel like I had to unbury all those things I kind of just brushed up under the rug as far as like dealing with my family issues, bridging those gaps with my mom, reaching out to my dad, asking my parents why they did what they did. Can I see my baby pictures? What do I look like when I was a baby? Oh my gosh, you got baby pictures. Like, show me I was loved. I never felt loved. And I felt
Really?
that's why I felt so disposable when it came to like friendships and relationships. And when people just walk out my life, it really like cuts me deep because my own family did it to me, and now I'm dealing with it from the world. And
Dang.
I gotta figure out how to navigate that without losing myself, because you can so easily lose yourself. Even right now, I'm in Atlanta, single by myself. It's only me and my dogs. If I don't wake up and go to work, my bill's not gonna get paid.
Right.
My family don't send me financial blessings, and like I don't get that. Like, here goes some gas money. Was thinking about you. I don't get none of that, and I'm not saying like it's a bad thing because it's made me the man I am today, that I work so hard and I have so much pride in what I do because
Yeah.
I know I'm here for a reason and I figured out my purpose. Back then, I knew I was a dog groomer, but I didn't know my purpose. I knew I was different, but I didn't know my purpose. Now I know my purpose, and that makes me look at life totally different. It's so many bitches that come across these shows and these platforms that are lost. They got so many eyes on them.
Yeah.
They're lost. And once you reach a certain level in your life, by default, it's not like I'm looking down on somebody or I'm looking at you like you less than, but it's like by default, it's like I can see so clearly that, oh, you're lost. I'm not fit to go there with you, even when it came to, all the way up to season 6. Like, I can't respond how I would used to respond because I see what's going on here. And I'm not going to be that same bitch that you want me to be, or I'm not fit to come down to your level because a lot of the girls want you to stoop down to their level. But you got to continue going throughout life trying to figure out that peace.
Yeah.
And once you find that peace, you good to go.
You better preach, Dominique.
Oh, for real.
No, I feel it. No, everything you said, I totally agree with. And I know we're talking about season 4, but in just comment on what you just said, that's why I always like working with you, like season 5 and 6. I just always feel like you got it, and like your understanding of what we were doing was just on a whole other level of like, we here to do a thing. We all trying to promote our shit.
Yeah.
We just trying to make a good show.
Make somebody laugh.
We're not trying to die. We're not trying to cut each other deep.
No.
Like, bitch, we out here trying to really build our shit.
And we not trying to fight. Like, who would have thought we'll be the two bitches out here? Like, why are y'all attacking us? Us, like, look at us. Like, somebody jumped on us.
Well, ain't nobody jump on me.
Well, girl,
Ain't nobody jump on me.
we swirling together, baby. That's my point. Okay,
so going back to season 4, your first scene was
season 4 was my first scene was with you.
really.
Yeah, my introduction on Chasing Atlanta was with you, and then I did the scene with you, Troy, and Rico right here at the Honeycut Hideaway.
That was your second scene.
That was my second scene.
Oh my god. Okay.
And, after that, my feet was wet. Like, I had my feet wet at that point because my relationship with Troy blossomed, my relationship with Rico blossomed, and yeah, and then we started doing our little scenes, and then we became our little clique, and
yeah.
yeah.
So how was it your first time filming?
Nerve-wracking.
What do you remember? What was I doing?
I remember a lot of cameras. Just being honest, the first time me and you, I was like, this is a lot of personality. And for me being like this clamshell person that's not really used to all this, like I go home, I have my dogs, but like now we got cameras, we got this guy with this big personality, this Oliver who I've been watching on this show, and you know, oh my God. So I mean, it was like no shade, like a little shock. Like I was like, oh wow, but
Really?
I was very nervous. I honestly say that from confessionals, my whole first season, I was just like, ooh, this a lot. But my season 5, I was like, okay, bitch, I get it now. You know, I did more like research far as like looking at interviews from celebrity personalities and looking at how Nene looked at certain things and you know looking at a producer's standpoint from Carlos and you know looking at how he look at things and understanding what the mission is and what we're trying to accomplish and when we press play like how people can kind of put narratives out there to make the story go a certain way and it's like I picked up on all those things I didn't know about in season 4. So it was all a learning process.
I remember talking to you at that place, and I just remember you were just saying a whole lot of stuff about Lauren. And I'm just sitting there like, does this boy not know Lauren is my friend? And you was just saying a whole lot of stuff.
But you know, and I'm not putting this, I swear to God, I'll never be that girl that put stuff on production. But you know how they give you the little rundown before we go into the scene? So to me, I'm like, oh, I want to do a good job. So they said our key points is Lauren and, you know, bring up your sister. And it's like, so now I done just drove it home. And I'm just like.
They told you to bring it up.
Well, they gave me like, okay, so when y'all get in here, this is what you're going to be talking about. Basically trying to get the story rolling, you know, which I felt like, you know, I was the man for the job, but I was not ready.
Or you gotta be careful about stuff like that. Oh, I'm pretty sure you learned.
Yeah, but that's now it's so beautiful because now if I see like some new girls about to do something or somebody reach out to me to get some advice, baby, I got you, bitch. Don't be no fool. For your cast members, production, bitch. Focus on you, know what the mission is, and go in and accomplish that.
Yeah.
Period.
How was it filming season 4?
Season 4 was
the
cool.
COVID season.
The COVID season. Yes, that was crazy. It kept me busy. It was very weird. That was the season where Child Troy and Wayne them got the fighting. So it was just a lot. It was a lot. I swear to God. And y'all could go back and watch it. Like literally my walk-in when we was walking in that party, I literally did this before we walked in. Cause I'm like, these bitches for the fight today. Like these bitches
it gave a fight finna happen.
Yeah. Yeah. In the middle of July. Crazy. Yeah. But
people coughing.
Yeah, it was a mess. But I mean, season 4, I mean, it was fun. I got into it with Travis the way I did. That was annoying.
Let's talk about that.
You know what?
And we just talk about this, okay? We just talk about this. Where did that whole issue with you and Travis begin?
At the Christmas party.
What happened?
So when I walked into the Christmas party, and this is still the same story, like hopefully people can relate to me now because they've gotten to know me. But when I walked into that Christmas party, y'all knowing how I am now, it's like I'm not that type of girl. Like if I don't know you, for one, I'm going to speak because I give respect. So if I come in and I speak, okay, cool. But what I'm not going to do, and the most I'll do is I'll hug somebody. But I'm not going to be like pulling people down on me or like playing too much and I don't even know you. Even if you were playing, which I know he was, looking back on it today, that's just Travis. He was just joking. But I'm just like, who the fuck is this nigga pulling me down on him like this? Like, what the fuck is this about? And I didn't know who was on the cast. I didn't know what was going on. I know this is like probably my 3rd or 4th scene or whatever. So I'm just like, I don't know what type of time these people are on. And when he did that and it was no like apology or, you know, he wasn't trying to understand where I was coming from. It's like, okay, bitch, you're a creep. At this point, you're a creep. Because if you don't want to say my bad, I'm sorry, it wasn't like that. Like it took too long for us to get to that point. And then when we got to the reunion, it was like, it was so much that they was bringing up about, you know, molestation and all that. And it's like, bitch, I've been molested. That's why I'm having this conversation with you now why I don't like people doing it to me.
Right.
So bitch, we're on the same page. Stop doing it. Stop playing. Just say my bad, I was just playing.
Yeah. I believe I said this on camera. I don't know if it ever aired, but I remember my memory's telling me like me speaking up and basically saying like Travis was kind of a little touchy feely that
Yeah.
night, because I remember when I came into his party, he had to like grope me up and was grabbing on
Yeah.
my booty, and I like slapped him and I was like, don't be doing
And
all
I ain't
that.
mad at him. He
Like,
could
you
do
know-
it, but he could do that today. If I seen Travis today and he did that today, girl, gone Travis. Like,
Yeah.
we good. But like, again, that was my first time meeting him. Literally my first time ever laying eyes on this man. And then Kendra in there cutting up and shit. I'm like, wait, you know, bitch, I still got them pictures. We took pictures.
On the iPad.
Yep, on that iPad.
Oh, I would love to see them. Send them to me,
I'ma send them
please.
to you.
Oh my
I'ma
god.
find them. Yep.
Season 4 is one of our most popular seasons.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Season 4 is up there.
He's gonna